Hello, my friend. I am Lisa. Recently, we have received many inquiries for oxygen concentrator compressor, but many customers said our price is much higher than other suppliers. For example, for 10L oxygen concentrator compressor, our quotation is 100 USD, but other supplier quotation may be 50 USD only. Why the price have such a big difference? Next, please, our engineer analysis and explain for us.
Hello, everybody. A qualified oxygen concentrator compressor first need to be tested rigorously in flow, pressure, temperature, and noise 4 aspects. Next we talk about for industry standards, and are a few big parts belong high precision custom. First, our whole aluminum alloy parts. Second, our electrical machinery. Third, our bearing. Fourth, it's for our consumable parts, like piston ring and cylinder. Our one aluminum alloy part is made of 5 parts. Seeing from the outside is machine valve plate, connecting rod and pressing plate. These big aluminum are all completed through post-processing. We will attach a set of testing standards and technology when we process. Our every bearing are all within 5 in 1000 of an ellipse. When it arrives 5 in 1000, life and noise of the entire unit will be greatly improved. Then, we have a complete set of high-precision aluminum parts. Then, when we assemble, we go through a total of 16 processes to ask. These are often caused by our high-precision processing equipment costs and testing processing costs and installation process costs will give us nearly a quarter of the cost of most ordinary compressors on the market. Therefore, we passed the 3 processes of each compressor online, assembly, and will conduct an aging run-in test for 1.5 hours before it goes offline. After the test is completed, we can finally enter our testing party for final testing. Guarantee to customers is the best product. There are 2 different motors on our desk. This motor is our ordinary model for civilian use. This is our special oxygen generator compressor motor. We can clearly feel the difference between them through appearance and craftsmanship. The price difference between the 2 of them is close to 1/3. Then the good compression motor will affect our compressor several times. The first is the temperature rise of our motor. The second is our electromagnetic noise. And the third is the power of our compressor. Because the oxygen generator compressor requires low power, low noise and low temperature rise. But it can still be seen directly from the difference between the 2 motors. The process between the 2 motors will be very different. The 5th is bearing. The quality of the bearing directly determines the life of a compressor. We use 3 kinds of bearings: TPI bearing, earned bearing, and our customized product. These 3 models, the price ratio of this bearing is also 1, 2, 3. Their service life is 1.5, 2. Therefore, we will use the highest cost performance to match the corresponding bearings, according to the different requirements of each customer. This is for basic model. The life is about 3000 hours minus 5000 hours. So, if you used for oxygen concentrator, it will have bad influence for your device. But this type price is very cheap. Its price is only about 5 times that of the customized model. Another core component of a compressor, its piston ring and cylinder. These 2 small parts, if for non-professional people, will be very difficult to distinguish which one is more better. Long time ago we could look at the roughness of our surface to discern the good or bad of a piston ring, but now all piston ring appearance is similar. We can't see to it's for good or bad, so we only test it through professional equipment. We try not to change suppliers to ensure their quality and the service life of these 2 piston rings. This one is the 15,000 hours, this one is 5,000 hours, but we look at the color, the size, the various aspects. It's hard to distinguish different piston ring and cylinder. The price difference will be 2 times. for the cylinder is same. If we only look at the appearance, we would think that the dark color is of better quality, but this dark color is of poor quality, and the life is within 5,000 hours, while the light color has a life of 25,000 hours, although the appearance is similar, but their materials, equipment, and production experience are different from the supplier's equipment, and the quality of the products is completely different. Their prices are twice as different. Through the introduction of all the accessories in front of us, you will have a simple understanding of our oxygen concentrator compressor. In fact, every part of us is to make a final product, so that a finished product can achieve the best efficiency. So chose a good quality compressor, and reliable suppliers very important. You will not face too much quality after sales service. You can have more time to make money from other business. For medical oxygen concentrator, it's related to the life and death of the patient, and we must take greater responsibility. When you use a non-standard compressor, maybe you will feel that it is okay in the short term and have not found the installation and testing problems. After you assembly with oxygen concentrator and use a long time, you will find your oxygen device flow dropped wide. The reason is the bad quality compressor temperature is too high. Your oxygen device temperature will be higher, and then the molecular sieves don't have as high a peroxidation rate. It will cause the low oxygen concentration flow. The compressor used the bad quality piston ring. When the machine working for a long time, the piston ring, where will be very serious air source and flow pressure, all will lost. The result is your oxygen, purity, and flow all be lost. So please choose the professional and reliable compressor. We believe that a good quality brand reputation is also very important to you.
Well, through our engineers' analysis and explain, I believe you must have a certain understanding of our oxygen concentrator compressor. Dear friend, as we are very old in this market, we need to tell you that in China you can find any cheap price you want, but sometime you prefer to choose cheap price and forget to choose after sales services and compressor quality. Different quality spare parts, like bearing, piston ring, cylinder, motor package, etc. The price will have a big difference. Once again, we guarantee that if you have any questions, we will give you the fastest reply within 24 hours. We have the most cost-effective products, the best service, and the most professional team. Our brand is HCEM. Please remember us and choose us. Thank you. Bye.